Good afternoon everyone. So today I am going to start with the next module, that is a module 3. That is nothing but a greedy concepts or a greedy technique. As I told you in the previous classes also, this is also one of the technique that will be used for solving the problem, like your divide and conquer and a decrease and conquer. So in case of the divide and conquer technique, so you will be dividing the size of the problem in the each iteration, whereas in case of a decrease and conquer technique, you will be reducing the not dividing, here you will be decreasing or reducing the size of the problem by either 1 or by exactly half or with a variable size. Next we will move on to the next technique, that is a greedy technique. So in this particular technique, here in case of the divide and conquer technique, if I am having any problem of size n, it is divided into half like that in the each iteration. Whereas in case of a decrease and conquer, if I am having a problem of size n, each iteration it will be reduced. It is not divided. In the each iteration, the size of the problem will be decremented. That is in case of the decrease and conquer technique. So what we are doing in a greedy technique is, we are not dividing and we are not decreasing the size of the problem. Okay. So in this particular technique, so if I am having any of the problem of a size n, in the each step we will be solving the sub problem. Okay. So that means the solution for this problem will be obtained through a sequence of the steps. Through a sequence of the steps. Getting my point? And in the each step, what we are doing, the partial solution we are getting for the complete solution. So as and when we will move towards the that is step by step, we will get the partial solution and we will complete this one once we will reach the entire sub problem. That's about a greedy technique. So as the name indicate, the greedy technique, it's a greedy. That means in the each iteration, it will try to find out the optimal solution for a given problem. So, and as I told you that the greedy technique is a technique which will solve the given problem through a sequence of the steps. And in each of the step, it will try to find out these three. That means whatever the solution it is trying to find out, it should be feasible. Already all of you know about what is a feasible solution. So for any given problem, assume that I want to travel from the city A to city B. This already I told you many times. I want to travel from city 1 to city 5 and these are the kilometer that we need to travel. Okay. So now what I need to do, what is a feasible solution? Feasible solution is a solution that will solve the constraints of a given problem. What is a constraint in this problem? I need to travel from city 1 to the city 5 without revisiting any of the vertices. So there are different paths are there. 1 to 5 is one feasible solution. 1 to 5 is one feasible solution. 1, 3, 4, 5 is one more feasible solution. 1, 3, 4, 5 is one more feasible solution. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5 is one more feasible solution. So how many feasible solutions are there? 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 4, 5. There are 3 feasible solutions are there. Suppose if I write 1, 2, 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, 5, that is not a feasible solution. Or if I write 1, 3, 1, 4, 5. 1, 3, 1, 4, 5. It is not called as a feasible solution. Why? Because the vertex 1 here it is repeating. So what is the constraint of the problem? I want to reach from source to the destination city without revisiting any of the city. So that is my constraint. But all these paths, whatever I have written 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, all are satisfying the given constraint of the problem. Therefore, all these 3 are called as the feasible solution. But your greedy technique will not try to find out the feasible solution. it always try to find out the optimal solution. Now I'll see what is an optimal solution. So always it will try to find out the optimal solution. So among this 1 to 5, what is the kilometer it is traveling? If I'll go from 1 to 5, it is 4. Okay. How much it is? 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 4, 5, 7. So which is the best among this? This one, 1 to 5. That is called as an optimal solution. Now you got the difference between what is feasible solution and an optimal solution. Feasible solution is a solution so which will satisfy all the constraints of a given problem, and optimal solution is a solution which will satisfy all the, it is a feasible solution. Optimal solution is a feasible solution with a maximum profit or a minimum loss. Maximum profit or a minimum loss or a minimum cost. In this case, we can call it as a least cost. With a least cost. Cost can be in terms of kilometer, cost can be in terms of a money, whatever it is. So that is the difference between a feasible solution and an optimal solution. So greedy technique always tries in the each of the steps the local optimal solution. Means each step, whatever the decision we are taking, it will make sure that it is a best optimal solution. Getting my point? Each step, whatever the solution it is considering, it will take the solution which is the best and which is an optimal and irrevocable. Irrevocable means, so once I have taken the particular path or a particular step has been selected, I cannot come back. I cannot come back. So I don't know, once if I'll go through this particular path, what will be remaining paths will be, what is the weight of the remaining path. But once if I'll select this particular path, it is fixed. I cannot come back. That is one of the disadvantage of an greedy technique. So these are all the advantages, but one disadvantage of a greedy technique is it is an irrevocable. Once one path or one step has been selected, you cannot retrieve it back and to go to another path or to try with another solution. So that is about a greedy technique. So greedy technique is a technique which will always try to find out the optimal solution in the each iteration. Whereas you will consider a divide and conquer or a decrease and conquer techniques. So both divide and conquer and decrease and conquer technique will not try to find out the optimal solution. They will try to find out the solution. Sorting, sorts it. Searching, search it. Using divide and conquer, that is binary search, merge sort, quick sort. What they are doing? They are just trying to find out the solution for a given problem. They are not trying to find out the optimal solution. Optimal solution for a given problem. Just they are trying to find out a solution for a given problem. Even decrease and conquer. We saw DFS, BFS, topological sorting. They are just finding the solution to the problem, not the optimal solution. That is one advantage of a greedy technique. It always try to find out the optimal solution for a given problem, and each iteration, whatever the solution it is finding out, it is feasible solution and it is locally optimal and it is irreversible. Now this is a general algorithm for an greedy technique. So it is not applied to a particular problem, it is a general algorithm. So initially the solution will be on 0. So algorithm greedy, G is nothing but the graph which is the input. Now solution will be initially 0. For I is equal to 1 to n. Initially I will select this as a solution for my first step. Okay, I add it to that one to the some intermediate variable x. Now I will check whether this solution whatever I got with this x is a feasible or not. If it is a feasible, then I will add that solution to the main solution. Each iteration I am selecting one of the input. A is nothing but one of the input of a given problem. So I am first selecting 1. I will add it to the solution. Next I will select the 2. In the previous example what I was explaining. Then I will select the 2. Then I will check whether it is a feasible solution, adding 2. Okay, if it is yes, then select it. Then I will choose one more path. then I'll check whether it is an feasible or not, like that. Each iteration, one of the input will be selected. Usually the input for your greedy technique will be on graph only. So initially I'll select this particular path, then I'll select, then I'll add this. A is nothing but initially 1, A can be next 5, or it can be 2, or it can be 4. Means one of the input I am selecting and I am adding it to the previous solution, and I am checking that whether it is a feasible solution or not. If it is a feasible solution, just I am adding that one to the previous solution what we are getting. So this will be continued till all the inputs are considered. That is, till all the given vertices are considered. This will be repeated. Finally, we are returning the solution. So this is a general algorithm for a greedy technique. So now we'll see the different problems that can be solved using an greedy technique is Prim's, Kruskal's algorithm, Dijkstra's algorithm, Huffman coding technique, and Knapsack problem. These are the some of the problem we are solving by using a method, that is greedy method. So among those methods, so which are the method I told? So that is Prim's algorithm, Kruskal's algorithm, Dijkstra's algorithm, Knapsack problem, and Huffman code. So all these except the Huffman coding, all are your lab program.